Live in Thailand, live in Bangkok, Thailand. My husband and I are about to get into our Grab. Nope, we're not about to get into our Grab. Babe, that's not us. There's people in that car. Oh my God. I thought we were about to get into that Grab, but we didn't. Fun fact. We apparently are still waiting on a Grab. A Grab is a taxi service here. It's basically the Uber of Thailand. Of course he did. Okay. So we're actually waiting on a cab.
You cancel now?
No, it's fine. You already canceled it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you. Cancel.
okay, yeah. I'm very confused. Hey, y'all. Sorry. This is travel out here. We thought we had a taxi, but apparently we don't have a taxi because it got here and then canceled on us. So we are about to get another one. But welcome, y'all. Welcome to Thailand. Welcome to... There I am. Welcome to Bangkok, Thailand. Not the thing over my face. Whoops. There we go. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Welcome to Thailand. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? What time is it? Double tap for your girl. Drop some hearts. Let me know where you at in the world. Let me know what time it is. It's 3:24 p.m. here in Bangkok, Thailand. My husband and I are about to go and try to buy tickets to an event in Alaska. Wow, Yvonne, Alaska. I have never been to Alaska. That is so dope. Fun fact, I'm kind of obsessed with whales, and I know they have really good whale watching there, so I would really love to come to Alaska for that. Let me know if you recommend or don't recommend. Oregon, Maryland, hello. Never been to Oregon either. I have been to Maryland, but only, oh my God, what was that place? Ocean City. I'm not gonna lie, not a fan, but I would love to come to like Baltimore or somewhere else. Hey, y'all, welcome. Keep telling me where y'all from. Let me know what time it is. Is it hot or cold outside where you are? That's a beautiful thing about TikTok. Beautiful thing about social media. We can talk to people from all over the world. I'm out here in Bangkok, Thailand. It is 3:24 p.m. Good morning. Good afternoon, Royal Bloodline. Middle of the afternoon, hot as shit. 97 degrees out here, going strong out here in Bangkok, Thailand. Me and my husband out here being big and black in Asia. Come in August or July. And thank y'all for the hearts. Please keep those coming. 3 a.m. Wow. Yeah, listen, it is hot out here in Thailand, y'all. As y'all who are just now joining, welcome to Thailand. Welcome to Bangkok, Thailand. We are out here trying to get a taxi. Cause you know it happens. ATL, Georgia, let's get it. We're about to get a taxi to go buy some tickets for an event. And we had a taxi, but he canceled on us. So now we are waiting. What's the next place you will be moving to? We're going to Japan in a couple of weeks. So we have exactly 3 weeks left in Thailand as of today, which is crazy. Like, you would be surprised at how quickly like 3 to 4 weeks goes by in a country. So amazing it is. We love Thailand. If we actually weren't planning to meet people in Japan, we would just stay here. We love Thailand. Like, y'all, people are not overhyping it. Like, they're really not. Like, this is my 24th country, and what I will tell you is, like, when you travel, and there's some things you can't explain, I promise y'all, because sometimes people will ask me, like, well, what do you really like about this place? What do you like about this favorite place? And I will literally tell them, like, I hear the things coming out of my mouth, but, like, even in my mind, like, even in my heart, I'm like, I cannot even put it into words. There are some places where you go and you feel like I could belong here. And thank you for sharing the live, and thank y'all for the hearts. There are some places where you go and you just feel like, I feel like I could belong here. And that is not something that you can always put into words. What's your favorite top 3? Oh, my favorite country is Mexico. Judge me, y'all. Mexico is my favorite country. Mexico is like home to me. I've been to like 5 or 6 different parts of Mexico. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna have to say Thailand now. I feel like Thailand might have made it in my top 3, y'all. Third favorite, Costa Rica. Costa Rica for sure. Have you been to Africa yet? We have been, well, I have been to Europe. I mean, Jesus, Egypt. Said Europe. I've been to Egypt, which is northern Africa, but I mean, Egypt is more like Middle East. I haven't been to like Africa. But we are going later this year, so super excited about that. Are you multilingual? I speak English and Spanish. My husband is actually West African, and he speaks English and Creole. Have you been to Dubai? No, I have not been to Dubai. So many people ask me that question. I almost am like, I don't want to make a video of like, no, that wouldn't warrant a video. But why do you ask? I'm just curious. Is it just because you want to go? Because a lot of people ask me if I've been to Dubai, and a lot of people ask me if I've been to Ireland. And like, I'm always like, I don't know. I've not been to Dubai. Dubai is not on my list of places I really like to travel to. Maybe for like a layover or something. Dubai is flooded right now, I heard. It's very sad. I want to move to Dubai. Got it. And maybe that's why a lot of people, you ask me about Dubai and Ireland. Like, yeah. What country is your husband from? He is from Sierra Leone in West Africa. Mexican buildings, the old ones, so much character and charm. Oh my God, avid reader. Me and my husband were in Cabo last year for his birthday, and we stayed at this resort. By the way, resorts are my least favorite way to travel. Not that you asked. I'm moving to Cameroon. Oh wow, that's so dope. Do you know anybody from Cameroon?
Yeah.
Dude, who?
3 people.
What the hell is that noise? Oh, that's a person back there. Y'all, that person scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we were in Cabo, and then the hotel that we stayed at, it was kind of like that. Like, even though it wasn't like top of the line luxury, it just had the little Mexican charm to it. Yeah, but that's crazy. You're moving to Cameroon. When are you moving? Why Cameroon? I'm curious. Hello, y'all. Welcome who are just now joining. We are in Bangkok, Thailand. My husband and I are living abroad this year, and as of right now, we are hopping around. We spent February in Brazil, and then February 2025. Okay, that's coming up. We spent February in Brazil, and then we spent March in Vietnam, and then we were in Bali for a little bit, and now we are in Thailand. We've been in Thailand for like 2 weeks. Yeah, we have not chosen one final destination. Yeah, every time I say final destination, like I cringe. But we have not chosen like one specific place. Is it ours? No, we're waiting on a taxi right now. We have not chosen one specific place. But you know, we'll see. Excited, ready to permanently leave the US. I feel it. We're not sure if our move is permanent yet. It's weird. We have these feelings that are like, it's hard to imagine just going back to the US, even after being abroad for like less than 3 months, y'all. Today's day 75 because I'm tracking, because I'm blogging, not super consistently, but I am. Is this us? Okay. We're about to get in a Grab, except he's driving way past us. Where are you going? What the fuck? Sir, what? Sir, what? Jesus. I lost my train of thought, y'all. I'm sorry. How do you like Brazil? Oh my God, we loved Brazil. So we were actually in Floripa, which a lot of people have never even heard of. Floripa is short for Florianopolis, which I hate to say because I feel like it sounds like a children's candy shop. But wait, what? Are we getting in? Oh my God. Sawadi. Okay. Y'all. Getting a little confused over here. My bad. We're in the Grab now.
Sawadika.
Oh, so you add that at the end. Okay, got it. So, no, we were in South Brazil. Trying to get some light over here. Oh, here we go. We were in South Brazil. And we loved it. Like, we felt very, very safe. I know, like, safety is like a big thing with Brazil. Even when we were in Rio, we felt safe, to be honest with you. Rio is a vibe. But no, we loved Brazil. Brazilians are some of the friendliest people that I have ever met in my, like, I promise y'all, if me and my husband spoke Portuguese, we would probably have like 20 new friends. Like, Brazilian people are so friendly. Like, we loved it there. Really good food. Floripa has over 100 beaches, so we were on the water. We ate more oysters than I will ever be able to tell you or count. Brazil was a vibe. Like we definitely loved it there. I'm wondering how long you can stay in one place. I can't see a place in 2 weeks.
รับเรียบร้อยครับขอบคุณนะครับ
Just tell the guy at the gate that we're leaving. How long? I don't know. I'm kind of confused about the question. When you say how long I can, I'm assuming you don't mean literally. Like, do you just mean like on average, like how long my trips are? I mean, it really just depends. Like the first 2 months we traveled with a company called Remote Year, and all of Remote Year programs are 1 month. So that's why we spent a full month in Brazil and a full month in Vietnam. And so on our own, we knew we weren't gonna have time to spend a full month in Vietnam, Bali, Thailand, and Japan. So like we had to choose which one we were gonna cut. So that's why we decided to cut Bali. And obviously knowing that we could always, go back if we really want to. And then for Thailand, I mean, like I said, if we didn't have Japan planned like to meet people, we would stay here longer. Like we would probably do like 90 days here. Like we love it here. So I mean, we can be completely flexible. I think there are some places I've been where like I honestly didn't need to be there for a whole month. Like I had a great time in Vietnam, but if I had left a week early, I would have been like, okay, I didn't want to leave Brazil. Like, big difference. Bali, I was asking my husband about Bali today. What is our thing with Bali? I think we got a sour taste in our mouths because of our driver. You think that's what it is? Because Bali was beautiful and like we loved it. But I think both of us kind of feel like we don't, like, I don't think either of us feel like, oh my God, we have to come back. Am I right about that?
Yes.
Yeah, like both of us kind of feel like, and there's a lot of expats there. Like we saw a lot of non-Balinese people there. And like I said, y'all, Bali is, I mean, probably the most beautiful place I've ever been. Like, Bali is stunning. And the people are so nice. Got 2 of the best massages of my life. I have nothing negative to say about Bali other than the mosquitoes, but they got those everywhere. I'm from North Carolina. We got mosquitoes, where I'm from. I have nothing negative to say about Bali, and yet also I'm still like, as of right now, like I don't feel like I have to go back there. Like I went, I did it, it was beautiful, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm sorry, I spent way too long on that question. Y'all, give your girl some hearts. Dang, 167. Why y'all stingy today? Are y'all new here? Are y'all new? I'm just playing. Remote Year, what's that? Remote Year is a work travel company. Thank you, Boss Boo, for the roses and the hearts. Remote Year is a work travel company. So basically they kind of like attract digital nomads, and like the easiest way, thank you for the roses, Swan. The easiest way to think about Remote Year is like you bring the job and they bring everything else. So once you book Remote Year and you like get your flight to whatever destination you choose, because they go to different countries, like once you get there, like they handle the accommodations, they have a workspace, they have a person on the ground, they have a community, they have events. Like it's such a really cool way to travel if you want to be lazy and not have to plan everything. So we did Remote Year in February and March, and I can tell you, like, man, all this planning so we do it on our own, Remote Year is absolutely worth it. And I do have a video in my bio. I posted a video to YouTube with a whole bunch of Remote Year frequently asked questions, so feel free to check that out if you want. Brazil and Ghana are the 2 on my traveling list. We're planning to go to Ghana in December. But yeah, we loved Brazil. We absolutely loved it. Seems absolutely too stressful. Why this lifestyle? Because we are 90% less stressed here than we are in the United States. And I know that a lot of people do live abroad and they go to like one place and stay, and I think that is like ultimately the goal for us. But because like we have, a lot of places that we want to go, we were like, well, even before we decided to like completely leave, like we had planned on traveling for 6 months together anyways. We were just gonna do it in like 2 years. We were just like, why not do it now? We have no kids, we have no pets, we have no mortgage. The timing was perfect because our lease was up on the townhome that we were renting. So it was literally like, why not do this? It's 2024. There's so many ways you can make money from anywhere in the world. It was just like, I don't know. And I mean, obviously I can't speak for y'all, but I know I've talked to some other people, and a lot of people are truly seeing how life short is now. I've been 31 since October. My husband just turned 31 in February. And I feel like your 30s are really interesting, especially your early 30s, because like for a lot of people, not everybody, of course, but like, you start getting to a point where you really start seeing like the people in your life like dying. And like you start realizing, like when you turn 30, you realize how fast time really goes. And then things are kind of surreal because you realize that when you're 30 years old, a decade ago, you were still an adult. Like you were not a child, right? Like you spend your first real adult decade, you know, it feels like forever. And then like all of a sudden you're 30 and you're like, oh. And I mean, and I'm not like one of those people who are like, oh my God, I need to stay in my 20s. But I'm just saying, like, you know, for us, we got to a point where we were just working all the time. And like we're here now, and like mentally we are happier. Like we had so much space. We had a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3-story townhome, garage. Like we had space. And now we live out of suitcases. We're in a 1-bedroom Airbnb and we are happier here. Like we are less stressed out. Like I said, like our mental health is better. Our physical health. We're losing weight without even trying because we're not eating all that processed poison shit that you get in the United States. Like, I don't even think that was your question. I'm sorry. I went on a whole tangent. But the answer to why this lifestyle is because there's just some places we just wanted to travel around to before we decided to settle. But I will be very honest with you, like it is a lot. Having to plan the stuff all the time. That's why something like Remote Year is really nice. Or if you're somebody who just really likes to plan things, which I personally have like a love-hate relationship with. Like I feel like it's nicer to plan something if you're going to be somewhere for like 3 months. But I feel like anything shorter than that, it kind of becomes like a mini part-time job. Like there's been a couple of times where we literally didn't even know where we were going to stay the next night. Like even now, we don't know where we're going to stay next Friday night. So, you know, on one hand, it's nice to have that flexibility and that spontaneity in your life, especially for somebody with like a type A personality like me. But at the same time, it does kind of mean like in the back of your mind, it's always like, oh, I need to book that. I need to book that. I need to book that. Whew, that was a long answer. That's called living. Come on, Lady G. Yes. What country are you living in? Pretty Pink. We are not in one specific, I mean, we are in a country. We're in Thailand, but we have not chosen one spot to stay in yet. Okay, so a lot of y'all are new here. Welcome. And if you are just now joining, go ahead and drop me your location. Let me know where you at. Let me know what time it is. It's 3:40 p.m. here in Bangkok, Thailand. My husband, 3:40 p.m. here in Bangkok, Thailand. My husband and I are going to buy some tickets. There's a lot of expats in Thailand, a lot of black expats. And they're having an event tomorrow where you like paint. And we hung up with some black people in Pattaya, which was hella fun. And we're going to also do it tomorrow. And it's kind of annoying that you got to go in person and buy tickets. I'm like, what are y'all doing? It's 2024. But I'm like, it's fine. Whatever. I have decision paralysis. I should just leave the U.S. Listen, I'm a Libra. I get it. Is it hard remembering the different practices from one place to another? Yes. It is. After our first month, which was Brazil, so obrigada is how you say thank you there. I was probably saying obrigada like for like the whole next week in Vietnam, and I was like Bianca. And then in Vietnam, every time I got in a Grab, I was always like Xin chào, because that's how you say hello. Then we got to Bali, and then I would be like Xin, and I would be like So yes, that is a little bit challenging, and that's why we have not like really tried to like learn a language, because like honestly, y'all, with the time we're spending in these countries, it doesn't make sense. I'm 90% sure that whenever we do decide to settle, we're going to be in Latin America, and so I do speak Spanish, which is nice because, you know, it is nice to know the language. Like language barrier has not been like a big deal at all, literally at all, but it is still nice to know the language. What's happening with our driver? Yeah, what's going on? Okay. You're doing the right thing. Travel and live. Thank you, Erica. It flies by. Time waits for nobody. Absolutely. I'm from Brazil. Hey, what part of Brazil are you from? Stay safe. Thank you. Mississippi, ATL, Texas. Let's get it. Who else is in the house? Where all have you been? So we started in Brazil, and then we went, okay, Sacramento, Maryland. We started off in Brazil, and then we went to Vietnam, and then we went to Bali, and now we're in Thailand, and then next up is Japan. Damn, even saying that out loud, babe. Like, in a couple months, we're not even going to be able to, we're just going to, I don't even know. The other day, somebody asked me where I was from, and I straight face was like, we're in Vietnam. And I was like, we have not been in Vietnam for like 3 weeks. Montana, New Jersey. Okay, what time is it for y'all? But yeah, keep dropping your travel questions for me, y'all. How far are we away? To the place. I would love to turn around and show y'all Bangkok. Look at them crazy wires over there. But 12 minutes. Wow. Okay. See, this place is far. We're going to get these tickets. We were supposed to be in the pool like 2 hours ago. And we are still not. Hello from LA. Have you had soul food in a foreign country? She says we had soul food. Let me tell you. In Pattaya, which is a city here in Thailand, over the weekend, we had deep fried ribs. Yo, at first I had never even heard of deep fried ribs, and my first thought was like, why are you frying ribs? Relax. Delicious. We had mac and cheese. We had candy yams. We had collard greens. Yo, I had cornbread. I had cornbread in Thailand. So yes, we have had some soul food here. We went back the next day. Went back literally the next day. I got some catfish and some fried okra and some sweet tea. And if you know sweet tea, listen, with sweet tea, if you know, you know. And if you don't, that's fine. But just know if you know, you know. So yes, I did have some soul food in Thailand, and my spirit was lifted. It was incredible. And we are actually on the hunt for some in Bangkok. We have seen, my husband has seen a Caribbean place on Google Maps, so I think we want to try that. But I would love to find some soul food out here too. Like, I think I've heard recently Bangkok is like one of like the capital cities in the world in terms of like food destinations, and I believe it. We haven't even done a food tour yet. So hello y'all who are just now joining. Welcome to Bangkok, Thailand. As you're coming in, heart your girl up. Ask me any questions that you have about travel, about living abroad, about traveling in Asia, about our journey, etc. You seem in great spirits. Listen, I left the US and let me chill. I was in good spirits in the US as well for the most part. It's just a different lifestyle. Is the Black community real welcoming when you do meet up? So when we do meet up, yes. So it's funny, me and my husband were having this conversation earlier, so I'll be very honest. So there's a lot of Facebook groups out there. Thank y'all so much for all the hearts. There are like Facebook groups out there, and I'm in like honestly a lot of them for Black expats in Thailand, whether that's Bangkok or Pattaya or Phuket, whatever. And I feel like as like a tourist versus like someone who's living here, I feel like it could be more welcoming in the groups. Like no one is like rude or anything. It's just like if you are living somewhere, right? Like you're living somewhere permanently, and you know you have all these people coming in and out, like all saying the same shit, like, oh, I'm coming to Thailand, I'll be here, you know, what's the best place for this, blah blah blah. But when you meet in person, like, yeah, like when we met in person in Pattaya last week, like, and literally as soon as we got out the taxi, like immediately people like walked up to my husband and like dap him up, you know, greeting us, like super friendly. Can I get you something to drink? The first night we went, we got free food. We ate for free. I ate potato salad for the first time. I don't know how long, for free. So yes, I would, but you know, wherever you are planning on going, I would definitely check and see if there are any expat groups, and you know, you can always check the vibe. But y'all also keep in mind, like, y'all, there's people everywhere. Like, you can make new friends like everywhere and anyway. Thank y'all for sharing the live. I appreciate it. So please do not let that deter you. Like, there's so many different ways to meet people whenever you travel. And like, I always recommend people to try to like meet locals, hang out with locals. And there's a lot of different ways to do that. But yeah, what else y'all got? What other travel questions y'all got for me? Look at this tall building that I shouldn't show you because TikTok had to. Bye. I really would love to show y'all Bangkok. I don't even be looking at the camera when I'm alive. I normally be letting y'all walk with me, but TikTok seems to think that I am engaging in dangerous activities whenever I show the road, and they started like giving me like community violations. So that is why like I don't share whenever I'm in a car. I only like show the road whenever I am walking. Been to Merida, where is that in Thailand? I've never heard of that. I've literally never heard of that. Where's that at? Where's that? Tell me. Hello y'all, welcome those of you who are just now joining. Welcome to Bangkok, Thailand, Mexico. No, I have not. I've never heard of that, which is, I mean, let me not get cocky. I'm not saying I should know everywhere in Mexico. It is my favorite country, but I've never heard of that. In Mexico, I've been to Mexico City, Mahahual, Tulum, Cabo, Playa del Carmen, Cancun, Cozumel. Damn. I want to go to Oaxaca, and I want to go to the Yucatan, and I want to go to Puerto Vallarta, and I want to go to my mind is like Baklavar. Baklar, I think is what it's called. Have you done any amusement parks or attractions? No, because I actually avoid those like the plague. Fun fact, I hate amusement parks. Unless it's a water park. And even I love a water park, and even if it's a water park, I want to go like on like a Tuesday at 11 a.m. when there's nobody there. So I personally have not visited any of those. How much money do I need to start if I work remote? So Angelica, it really depends on your scenario. So, because I mean, if you work remote, then to me, like, why do you need to save up a bunch of money? Like, if you're working, then like you're still making money just like you're making in the US. And like if you already have the remote job and your job will allow you to work from out of the country, then I mean, you know, you can just probably save like a couple $1,000 for your actual move. Because depending on your living situation, that can get expensive. But once you get to the place, I would say maybe take off like the first like minimum 2 weeks to 30 days. Me and my husband, and we were not nearly as productive as we thought we were going to be that first month in Brazil. And I'm not going to lie, part of it is because it was Carnival in Brazil, but also it's because like, you know, we were fresh out of the US. Like we were just living our new life. At the time we were traveling with like 40 other people. Like there was just so much going on all the time. And like, it was actually really nice to not be like stressed out and like worrying about work. So I would say, if you are able to take off like a month from your job, maybe you might not even be able to do that. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. If you're able to take off a month or something like that, it is something that I would consider just to kind of get yourself acclimated to your new place. But yeah, if you're already working remote, then like I said, I don't really think you need to save up a bunch of money because you're just going to be getting your checks. And if you come somewhere like Thailand, your checks are going to get you 3 times further. I work for myself, so it's possible. Oh, Angelica, we on the same wave, sis. We on the same wave. So yeah, in that case, like yeah, I would say mostly just save for your move. And then well yeah, if you're already paying like rent or whatever back home, I feel like with a couple $1,000 you're good. I feel like honestly only people who need to worry about saving is if they are trying to move somewhere and not work. And a couple people have asked me that, like, well, how much money would I need to retire there? And I'm like, honestly, I wouldn't even know how to answer that question if somebody asked me that in the US, right? Like everybody's lifestyle is completely different. So like, you know, me and my husband have eaten meals here for $3. We've eaten meals here for $5. We've eaten meals here for $15. I said 15 like that was expensive, y'all. $15 for a meal is expensive to me now. Like 100%. Just that's expensive. So, you know, if you come here and you're making US money, like yeah, you're just good. It's just that simple. I quit a 6-figure job in December, and like now, like I don't need nearly as much money to live here. Like it's just, yeah. Hello y'all, welcome. Those of you who are just now joining, drop your travel questions, drop your location, let me know where you at and what time it is. It's 3:51 p.m. here in Thailand. It's hot as shit. It's 97 degrees outside, but me and my husband are in an air-conditioned Grab. Grab is the version of Uber here, and we're going to go buy some tickets for an event tomorrow where we're going to hang out with some expats. We've been in Bangkok for about 2 weeks, and we've hung out with expats once. And we're gonna go to something tomorrow, and then we're gonna also go to something next week, which honestly is good. Okay, East Coast in the house. What up, Boston? Where my other East Coasters at? Come represent with me. I'm not on the East Coast right now, but I'm from there, so it counts. New York always in the house. I always got somebody from New York. I love it. I love New York. I couldn't live there because I cannot handle those winters, but I love me some New York. Vegas came in like, we dropping West Coast. You not about to forget about the West Coast. Okay, I've never been to Vegas, believe it or not. And like, I've had at least 3 times in my life where I almost went to Vegas, and like something just always happened. Like it's weird. But I would love to see Vegas. I just don't want to pay for it. Vegas is one of those places where like I just cannot justify the money. And that's the other thing, y'all. When you travel abroad and you see like how nice you can live for like a cheap price, you really start looking, hey Texas, you really start looking at US prices like what in all of the F. Like my sister told me that my sister went to Houston, Texas. This was like maybe 2 years ago, maybe a little bit less than 2 years ago. She told me that like total on her trip she spent over $2,000, and all I could think was, you could have gave me a third of that and I could have went to Mexico for 3 weeks. So yeah, there's that. I want to move to Thailand. What you waiting on? We want to move to Thailand too, but Thailand too far from the States. Our parents are older, and so we want to be closer to them for anything that we decide to do long term. But yeah, but Thailand is the only country where we were here for less than 24 hours and we were like, we could see ourselves living here. The cost of living is no joke here in the States. I know. It's crazy. That's why we gone, y'all. We're supposed to be living in Florida right now. We're supposed to be living in Tampa, Florida. And we were like, why on earth? We were literally like, why on earth would we pay $2,500 to live in Florida when we can pay like literally half of that to live somewhere and have a better quality of life? So yep, here we are. Oh, that's a cute area. I'm gonna show it to y'all whenever we get out the car. Hey, let me send you that thing. Well, actually, never mind, we know what it is. I was gonna send you the screenshot so you could this is a cute little area. We have a bit over here, babe. Moma's Tea. Hello y'all, welcome those of you who are just joining. Thank you for the heart. So we are in Bangkok, Thailand. My husband and I are living abroad this year, but we haven't like chosen like one specific place yet. But we've been in Brazil, we've been in Vietnam, we've been in Bali, and we are now in Thailand for our second week, and we have exactly 3 more weeks left in Thailand, and we kind of don't want to leave. What's the best places to live there in Thailand? I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. I mean, the main ones are like Bangkok, Pattaya, Phuket, Chiang Mai. Is this the place?
โอเคนะครับซอย
Oh, it's over there, babe.
โอเค
Okay.
ครับ
See,
Thank you. Yes,
ขอบ
it.
คุณครับ
Thank you.
ขอบคุณครับ
Oh,
เจอครับ
okay.
ขอบคุณครับโทโรลี่ครับขอบคุณนะครับขอบคุณครับ
Okay. But yeah. So we're here, so I can turn my camera around now. So y'all can see I'm on like a side street. First of all, I don't know, I'll turn that camera around. There's like, I feel like I don't ever see this much like nature in Bangkok. This is not the Bangkok I normally see. Y'all look at those wires. Look at those wires. Good God. Anyway, we in this like creepy looking back alley. Oh yeah, so the 4 places I named are like the main ones that people live. So I mean, Bangkok is a city. So if you want that hustle and bustle, you know, it's loud, all of that. Pattaya, we were there. It was like a party town. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it was fun. But it's a party town, in my opinion. But there are a lot of black expats there. Chiang Mai, we haven't been there yet. We're going next month, actually, after we come back from Japan. We're coming back to Thailand. And then, here, babe. Just ask about the painting event for tomorrow. Hopefully they'll take card, because if not, we need to rethink this. And I'm missing one. Oh, Phuket. Phuket is the beach, which, from what I've seen, is kind of party-ish too. But yeah, I say party-ish, but like, you know, people said it about Vegas, and like, there are people who, obviously there are plenty of people who live in Vegas, right? So, hi, shit. So, take that with a grain of salt. Mel, you gotta tell them the event, the painting event for tomorrow. Try Nairobi. I haven't heard of that.
Yep. We have this.
Yeah, that's it. How was Brazil? Serena, we loved Brazil. Nigeria. Oh, you ain't talking about Thailand, because I'm like, what? Are you guys self-employed? Sorry, I'm distracted because we trying to get these tickets. I'm gonna go out here. Whew. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, are you guys self-employed? So, yes. So, both of us can make money virtually. That is, that's one of the things that I teach on my page, how to make money online with different income streams. Because a lot of people ask me, like, how we're able to travel, what we're doing for work, etc. Like, we do not work here in Thailand. Neither of us are English teachers. But like I said, we can make money virtually. I actually have 10 different streams of income. I have a video on my page where I talk about that. Because I used to just have one stream of income and it was a job, and I was like, this is crazy. And then I started talking about it more on my page because everybody always asking. So I do have a guide. It's called the Cash Flow Come Up Checklist. It's the second link in my bio. And there are like 20 different side hustles and income streams in there that like anybody can do. Like there's a lot of different options in there. I know there's at least 2-3 things in there that you can do. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out. Yes, I am married. People forget we have families here. What do you mean? Who forgets that you have family there? Oh, y'all, I want to stand out here, but it's hot. Oh, 97 degrees. It's hot. Y'all, I'm going in. I'm going back in to the AC. Okay, I think my husband over there trying to get the tickets. In Vegas. Oh, yeah. Yes, yeah. I mean, and listen, I'll be honest, like, I'm guilty of that too. Like, as somebody from North Carolina, the only time you ever hear about Vegas is like, like gambling, partying, like that's all we hear, right? So, and I've met a couple people from Vegas as well, but and again, I've never even been, but that's the beauty of travel, because you get to see a different side of things. Babe, what's going on? Huh? Follow who? Okay, I don't know what's going on with the tickets. It's giving ghetto. This is why y'all should just let people buy things online. But we really do want to go because we really do want to hang out with like some expats any chance that we get here. And out of 5 weeks, to hang out 3 times is like pretty solid. So hopefully we can do that, because otherwise we got this long taxi over here for no reason at all. But we will see. Welcome, y'all who are just now joining. Welcome to Thailand. Drop your travel questions. Drop your location. It just turned 4 p.m. here in Thailand. So let me know where y'all at. Let me know what time it is, and then let me know any questions you have about traveling, about living abroad, etc. I will answer whatever it is that I can for y'all while we're in the store trying to figure out ticket things. One mantra that me and my husband have is this is travel, because we have, hey Bahamas, because we have had, since I found you, I've been looking at Latin American countries, Brazil especially. Serena, thank you for telling me that. Let me take that screenshot for my hype file later. Thank you for saying that, Serena. I am so excited to hear that. I love Latin America. That's my favorite, y'all. Latin America is my favorite. And Brazil was for sure a vibe. Like, and there is a Black Expats in Brazil Facebook group as well. I have enough Hyatt points for 3 months. Oh, that's what's up. But are you gonna want to stay in a hotel for 3 months though? Cause, well, are you traveling solo? If so, that might not be that bad, but that is something to consider. Is I don't know if you would want to like cook or anything like that. Okay, somebody else in Vegas, let's get it. Where else y'all from? Have you guys been to any African countries? We are going to Africa at the end of the year. We actually was supposed to be flipped. We were supposed to be in Africa now. Then we were supposed to go to Asia a little bit later, but the program that we were going to sign up for with the remote year ended up getting like canceled. And now they have it again starting in September. So we are going to Africa later this year. That's why I was thinking about it, at least for the first month. Yeah. No, that makes sense. But that's so amazing. I'm so happy to hear that. Serena, you said what? What you talking about? Hey y'all, welcome. Welcome to Thailand. Babe, we good? Okay, he nodded his head, so I think that we getting somewhere. We should have told our Grab driver to wait, because we gotta try to ignore the what? Serena, I'm sorry. I don't remember what I said. I'm very sorry. No idea. Okay, sorry. Passports are power. They really are. Y'all gotta travel. Y'all have to travel. I get on here to show y'all what is possible. To show y'all there is nothing that I'm doing that you cannot do. Baby, you wanna get a Grab? Okay. I think I'm gonna need to handle it because apparently there's still something going on over here with the tickets. This is crazy. Baby, you wanna get a Grab back? Are those chips? Yes, they are. What else y'all want to know? Thank y'all for the hearts. I appreciate it. Did you guys have issues with the Grab app? Putting your card? No, Chris. What you mean? What has been annoying is they've been trying to make me create a PIN, and I'm like, no, leave me alone. Where are you? Ms. Vivian, we are in, or is it Vivian? We are in Thailand. We are in Bangkok, Thailand. We've been here for about 2 weeks. Well, we went to Pattaya for 3 days, but other than that, we've only been in Bangkok so far, but we leave Bangkok next week. We originally were only supposed to be in Bangkok for 5 days, but we loved it so much we decided to stay. It's telling me to do OTP, and it's making me mad because it's not working, so I'm walking everywhere. Oh no. Can you just try like a brand new account? That's crazy. Not walking, not in this weather. Babe, we got it?
Yeah.
We got 2 tickets?
Yeah.
Okay, we got a Grab?
Shoot them all.
Thank you. Wait, how will we see them? What
I
happened?
think it's here.
It can't be here.
Yeah, it's fixed here.
Okay, whatever.
I told you something. So we go to have something in here.
Is that nice? Is it that nice? Is what that nice? That's what I'm going to try. Yeah, try a new account because it's too hot for that. Miss Vivian, you said, is it that nice? But I don't know what you're referring to. Is what that nice? If you're talking about Thailand, Thailand is dope. And like Thailand is, oops. Why is there a guitar here? Like, what the fuck? We got a Grab? Thailand is, you can sit right here. Thailand is one of those places. We are considering leaving the country, enjoying this. We are for sure. And Thailand is one of those places where you could come here for like 90 days and low-key not scratch the surface. Well, let's say you could come here for like a month and not scratch the surface. Like, Thailand was very hard in terms of like choosing where to go because the amount of recommendations that I get for places to go in Thailand is like, so yeah, that's why I said I actually wish we were going to be here longer. Lita, let me know if you have any specific questions, but so far we are enjoying it a lot. It's been a blast. I'm assuming you would probably be moving to one place. That's what most people do. But as of right now, we're still moving around. I want to visit, but 20-hour flight time. Just do a long layover. Do a long layover. Go see a whole other country. Have you some time and rest in between, and then just spread out the flight time. And that's the beauty of being able to travel for more than just like 5 days, y'all. And listen, if you're new to travel and that's all you can do, that's fine. Like if you can do 2 days, do what you can do. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying that, like, you know, really think about leveling it up, because when you've been in a country for a month and you even see how quickly like a month goes by, and you realize like you cannot really get to know a place. Can you do stuff? Of course you can do stuff in a few days, but the reason that we are doing this is because we wanted slow travel, right? Like Bali was the one place where we were in and out. But like other than that, we wanted like slow travel in terms of like we really wanted time to like explore a place, to feel like we could, like our place, our Airbnb is like a little home for us right now. Like we got our own little routine set up there and everything. Like that's what we wanted. So something to consider. We're looking at Panama, but thought about traveling around. We are retired. I haven't even been to Panama yet, but I'm going this summer for sure. We're retired. We got all the time in the world. I mean, do both. Like, do both. Go to Panama and spend a few weeks there and, kind of just get the feel of it. And then go travel around. And then you can just and then you can also decide to, while you're traveling around, you can always be like, we're just going to pause here. I'm telling y'all, if we were not meeting people in Japan next month, we would have done Thailand probably April, May, June, and just rocked it out for 90 days. Do either of you speak any of their languages? We haven't spoken any of the, where are you going? We haven't spoken any of the languages in any of the places we've been. So I speak Spanish and my husband can speak Creole, but yeah, no. And the language barrier has not been an issue. It's on my list too. I would love to see Panama. Panama looks dope. And here's the thing about Panama and Costa Rica that a lot of people don't know. There's a Caribbean side, y'all. So Costa Rica, a lot of people talk about like Guanacaste or, San Jose, or there's another place that I keep forgetting the name of, La Fortuna. But I rarely ever hear people talk about the Caribbean side. Like that's where me and my husband had a ball in Costa Rica. Like that is where we were like, oh my God, fell in love with Costa Rica. And you can there was actually a thing that we were going to do where you can take like a quick bus from Costa Rica to Panama. So a lot of people only go to Panama City, but actually there's a Caribbean side as well. I think it's not La Boca. I forgot. La Boca is the mouth. Jesus. I don't remember what it's called right now, but is here?
Yeah.
The Grab?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
No,
Oh, I can't come back here. You're right. Thank you. But yeah, you can't come down here, baby. It's coming down here. Is that it, the Honda? Baby, come down. Come down. They started playing Afro beats when I got my nails done today, or my pedicure. I was like, okay. Hello, y'all. Welcome to Thailand. Welcome to Bangkok. Let me know where y'all at. Drop them hearts. Tell me where you at in the world. Tell me what time it is. Tell me the weather. Tell me something. Just talk to me, okay? It's hot. We're getting back in our taxi to go back to our apartment. Thank you, baby. Now he got TVs in here for us. Sawadee.
Hello, Sawadika. Go to SI.
Yeah.
How much was the pedicure? The pedicure was $29, which I'm not gonna lie, at first, whenever she told me that, my instinct was like, oh my God, that's so expensive. And then I remember that in the US, I literally pay $60. I pay $63 for this pedicure because I get a gel pedicure. And so normally like with like tip and everything, I pay like $65 for a pedicure. So I literally paid less than half here. And how much did I pay for my nails yesterday? Well, I got my nails done in the mall though. The malls are expensive. The malls be giving US prices. I think I paid like $20 for my nails, but I've got my nails done like way cheaper than that. Need to look into it further. 211 here in Oregon. Okay, West Coast. Babe, is it me or I feel like this air ain't that cold? Like it's like warm air. You not feeling that? Okay. Yo, look at Bangkok. Oh my God. Hey, Maryland.
Yeah.
Look at Bangkok. That's me. We love it here. Look, they be even put little Kleenexes in the taxis for you. We love it here, y'all. Like, we really, really like Thailand. If only we could just, oh, sorry, that camera was about to give y'all motion sickness. If only we could just, if only it were closer to the U.S. or the U.S. was closer, whatever, but it's just too far for long term for us. But how long have you been there? We've been in Thailand for 2 weeks, and we will be here for 3 more weeks. Literally to the date. We got here 2 Thursdays ago. Is today Friday? Oh, well, okay, maybe not to the date. Close enough though. And then we leave in exactly 3 weeks. Since you travel all over, do you have tips or preferred ways to buy flights? What is the weather like? Kimberly, it's hot. It's very hot here. Hot and humid. Preferred ways to buy tickets. So that's a good question. I do. Do I follow my own advice while traveling like this? Sometimes. I'll be honest, traveling like this, it's not as easy because we do a lot of stuff at the last minute. So like one of the biggest, good morning, I wouldn't choose Italy. That was random. I wouldn't either. But no, one of the main tips that I give about like getting a good deal on flights is to like be flexible with your dates and, you know, give yourself time to look out a little bit in advance and see like when is the cheapest time to fly. And, you know, for us, like, we don't even have our flight for Phuket next Friday, and today's next Thursday. We leave in 6 days. We don't have our flight yet. So, like, obviously, like, but you know what? I'm lying, because whenever we were deciding when we were going to leave for Phuket, we looked at the flight prices and we chose next Thursday because I had the cheapest date. So now that I'm thinking about it, huh?
I see, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. We do technically do that. So, definitely let the dates choose your flight prices instead of being so rigid with your schedule and being like, where are y'all this time? We are in Thailand. So instead of being like, oh, this is the week I'm going, and then you know, reserve everything and you're like, oh, let me go check the flight prices. Look at flight prices. Hey, Chic Bella, look at flight prices and then be like, oh, because the tickets are this price during this time, I'm going now. Like that. Sometimes, y'all, whenever it comes to flight prices, the biggest thing is timing. Like it honestly makes such a huge difference. So yeah, that's probably my biggest travel tip in terms of like how to get good deals on flights. I have some other tips on my page as well. Some budget travel tips if y'all want to go scroll. And then I do also have a budget travel masterclass where I give I just kind of have everything like all together, right? About like getting good deals on flight prices, how to never pay full price for an Airbnb, things about like getting upgraded, how to keep your entire trip less than $1,000. So that's in my bio if you want to learn more about that. Favorite airlines, Lee's World. You know, it don't even matter over here because when we go to another country, 99% of the time there is only one decent flight option, and that is the one we pick. So no, I don't have a favorite airline in terms of international. In the States, I mean, the typical Delta, American Airlines, JetBlue. Yeah, those are the main ones I fly whenever I'm in the States. I actually like United as well. So in other words, I don't even feel like I can tell you if I have a favorite airline. I haven't. There is no airline that I've been on that I was like, this is so nice. Me personally, like, it's not that I haven't been on planes that were nicer, but like none of them that have stood out so much to me that they would be my favorite airline. Arguably JetBlue, but they've kind of fallen off. A family member lives in Thailand. Hey, less than $1,000. Yeah, like, y'all, it's possible. Like, travel really doesn't have to be expensive. Whenever we were in Vietnam, our Airbnb was less than $800, and we had a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, like middle of the city, like hella restaurants and stuff around, like great locations. So travel does not have to be expensive, and I am really grateful because since I have traveled a lot, especially in the last 2 years, I have learned so much, and that's why I created the masterclass. So it's a $14 investment, and it will save you thousands of dollars for the rest of your life. And the more I learn, the more you learn too. If you get any of my products, whether they're free or paid, whenever I make updates to them, I send out like the most updated ones. So you are literally learning as I am learning. Thank you for sharing, and thank y'all for the hearts. What other travel questions y'all got for me? Hello, y'all who are just now joining. Welcome to Bangkok, Thailand. Drop your travel questions, drop your location. Let me know what questions you have. My husband and I are living abroad. We left February 4th, exactly 75 days ago. And we're moving around. So we've been in Brazil, we've been in Vietnam, we've been in Bali, and now we are in Thailand. Next we go to Japan, and then after is a big old question mark. We are not sure where we are going afterward. Well, actually, we're gonna come back to Thailand, I should say. But after that, like, we don't know what we're going to do yet. But it's been a wild ride. Like, we've had so much fun. We've also had days where we wanted to kill each other. We've also had days where we really just had to, like, remind ourselves to not get mad about things that wouldn't matter in 24 hours. Because the thing about travel is, like, people post all the sexy stuff, but they don't post all the unsexy stuff. That's one of the reasons why I go live, so I can show people, like, travel is amazing, but listen, there's also a lot of really fucking annoying things about traveling too. Do we think it's worth it? 10,000%. 10,000% worth it. But, like, you should just know that, like, it's not all... it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Hello, y'all. Welcome. I was live yesterday, and then, like, I was talking to somebody about something similar, because there was a live I did the other day. You travel 6 months out the year. No, I don't. No, I don't travel. Like, we're living abroad now, but in general, no, I don't travel 6 months out of the year. Oh, babe, I thought that this was about to be I thought this was that mall. What building is that? Wow, that's cool. I lost my train of thought. It happens. Don't judge me, y'all. But yeah, point being is that there's a lot of ways that you can travel where it does not have to be super expensive. Oh wow, I thought this was short term. Oh nah, girl, we left the States. We don't have a home in the United States, y'all. We have a storage unit with some stuff in it, but, like, most of our stuff we sold. Like, we do not have a home in the US. We left. And it's kind of funny because what inspires you to do all of this? Honestly, just, like, the drive for something different in life. Like, wanting to get away from the everyday monotony of, like, work, pay bills, work, pay bills, work, pay bills, watch TV. Oh, you working from home? Cool. Like, here's a screen. You leave work, you on Netflix, you on another screen. What you know I own Netflix? It's just, like, the screen life, like, it being so hard to be healthy because all of the food is, like, trash. It being unaffordable to live. And even if you are making a lot of money, like, still sounds like it may have been a big city. Girl, I'm from North Carolina. I'm not from no big city. That made me laugh. Oh, that made me laugh. I grew up in a town where there was one TJ Maxx. But yeah, I mean, there were a lot of things, and we had already planned to travel for, like, 6 months. But we were going to do it in, like, 2 years. The plan was to go to Florida for 2 years and then come back and then, talk about, settling down and doing all the stuff, right? The house, the kids, etc. That was a plan. And then we were like, well, why would we do it in 2 years when we could do it right now? Understand the work at home issue. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm a super social person, but, like, at home, I was like a hermit crab. Like, and then I would feel guilty because I would be like, Bianca, you should go out and do more. But, like, also, like, I was so mentally exhausted from, like, my corporate jobs that, like, I didn't really want to go out and do anything. And then so it would just be, like, this constant pull of, like, why are you in the house, like, not doing anything? And then I go out and I'm like, oh my God, I just want to go home. Like, it was weird. I mean, it's not like we were, like, depressed or anything like that. We were just like, damn, like, this world is so big. Like, why are we staying here? Like, literally, like, what is holding us here? It is 2024. Like, we can make money online. Like, and I'm not saying that doing that is, like, easy. I'm not saying it happens overnight. But, like, I'm saying, like, anything is possible. Like, one thing that I've learned is it just be us holding us back, y'all. It just be us. It don't be nobody holding us back but us. You can do anything that you want. Doesn't mean it's going to happen the way you expect it to happen. No. Doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow. No. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Hell, no. But it's possible. If you believe that. Like, if you believe that. If you don't believe that, then listen, what is that verse? So a man thinketh, so is he. Like, if you, life be life and for everybody. for everybody. Life be life. And you wouldn't believe, like, I mean, the stories you hear when you travel and you talk to people and you hear about, like, things that have happened in people's lives. You know, what's that saying where it's like, if everybody threw their problems in a pile, you would take yours back. Like, life be life and for everybody. It do. You just, but I mean, this is what I've learned. And this is why, like, have you been well received? Absolutely. So you work online. Yes, I'm a digital entrepreneur. Started traveling more in the last 6 months and know that I don't want to be tied to my desk at home. I know, like, there's a reason why when you come back from vacation, like, you literally have such a hard time going back to work, because you realize, like, why am I working my life away? Especially in 2024, y'all, when there's so many ways to make money. Like, there's so many things that you can do to make money. And I get it. Like, I get that it's uncomfortable. I get that it's not easy. I get that it's not as sexy and shiny as a bi-weekly check where you know the exact amount. But the freedom, the time freedom, because that's what you really want, right? When it comes to money, you want time, you want choices. Like, that is, y'all, that is a feeling. Like, I told my husband yesterday, I was like, the way my quality of life has increased, because I don't have meetings, because I don't have to hear that Microsoft Teams sound anymore. Y'all, congratulations on making the jump. Thank you. I traveled so much in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. I was alone 80% of the time. Well, Sylvia, I love that you've already traveled. Like, and you know, everybody has different opinions. Like, I have a friend, and she is, hello, y'all, welcome. I have a friend who, you know, she wanted to have, like, all her kids in her 20s and then, you know, raise them and then travel when she got older. And at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know, obviously, everybody should do whatever it is they want to do. But for me, I was just like, how do I even know I'm gonna live that long? And I mean, and obviously I can't speak for everybody, but I know that, like, for me, I knew that if, like, you know, God forbid something were to happen, it was like, okay, if you're gone tomorrow, would you regret not having kids? I would have zero regrets about that. Like, none. Like, I'm like, no, I do not. I don't have that feeling of, like, you know, like, that was something that, like, I had to do, like, right now. Also, my mom had me when she was 40. So, like, when people try to scare me into, like, oh, you're gonna get old, I'm like, I'm 31. My mom had me when she was 40 years old, and I am obviously perfection. So why do you think you can scare me into this? So yeah, anyways, you know, people do it how they want to do it. A lot of people obviously retire and then they travel. I was a government employee and they sent me everywhere. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, listen, now that's a job I would tell you to keep your ass at. If they paying you to travel, oh, that's the best travel. The first time I ever left the country, it was a work trip. I went to Bulgaria. If anybody even knows where the hell that is. Live your life, period. I went to Bulgaria, and that was the first time I really experienced being, like, abroad and, like, living among locals. And, like, I remember, like, when I tell you, you learn how ignorant you are when you travel. Like, I'm not saying that to throw nobody shade, but I'm telling you, you don't know how ignorant you are keeping your ass in the United States until you travel. Because I look back on some of the shit I used to think, some of the shit I used to say, some of the things I used to believe, and I'm like, y'all, there's so much growth when it comes to travel. Like, travel just pays. It rewards you in so many different ways, like physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And, you know, that's why, like, you know, people would talk to me about traveling and wanting to travel. I'm like, bro, either you're serious or you're not. Like, I grew up black and broke, not knowing anything about traveling, and now I'm out here living in Asia with my husband. Like, how do you think I got here? It wasn't luck. It's not because they looking out for black people in the United States. Like, like, I got here because I good God, I chose to create this life. Like, what you see here is intention. And that's why I get on live to show y'all, like, I don't need to be somebody else that you're following on social media who looks unrealistic and it looks like, oh, they lived this perfect life. And, you know, that's something I can never do. I get on live to show y'all, like, you can literally do what I'm doing. There ain't nothing special about me. I grew up in North Carolina. Uneducated parents. Like, me and my sister, I have 3 sisters. Me and one of my sisters, the only 2 that even went to college. And that don't really mean a damn thing, to be honest with you. People are scared to leave their communities. I know. I get it. And the thing is, y'all, there's nothing wrong with having fear. There's nothing wrong with that at all. The problem is when fear continues to hold you back from the life you really want to live, and time continues to pass, and it's been weeks, and it's been months, and it's been years, and you're still living the same life that's not feeding your spirit, living the same life where you feel like you're not living in your purpose, when you know that you are meant for more, you know you want to do more. Like, I'm telling y'all, that's really what makes the big difference. Plus, with the money you save, you can fly back. Period. The United States ain't going nowhere. If for whatever reason, me and my husband were like, you know what, we're not going to Phuket. Let's just pack it up and take our asses back to the States. We could. We wouldn't. But we could. I met a woman who worked at the airport and never went anywhere. Even my husband was like, Oh my God. That took me out. That's crazy. Not with the discount she was getting too. I'd had a lot of plugs in my life. I don't know why I ain't never had an airport plug. Oh well. Hello, y'all who are just joining. Welcome to Bangkok, Thailand. I was floored. She lives in Rochester, New York. Yeah, that's wild, Sylvia. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. That literally is crazy. How much longer we got, babe? Y'all, one thing that we have learned about being out here, I swear, me and my husband cannot leave our house and be gone for anything less than like 3 hours. Not come and get me. Okay. Not come and get me. I'm screaming. Sis, you gotta book your flight just like I did. Good morning. Well, it's 4:29. It's 4:30 p.m. here, so good afternoon to me, maybe good morning to y'all. Where are y'all at anyway? If you're just not coming in, let me know. Drop your location. I'm trying to see who in the house. We in Thailand, 4:30 p.m. Hot as heck outside. Oh, it went down from 97 to 95, y'all. We got a 95. Yo, that's the only shit, this heat. But the only thing I do like about this heat is that it holds me accountable to get work done. Because I'm like, it's hot outside, you ain't going nowhere. My son is 30 and he introduced his fiance to traveling. That's what's up. Georgia. What up, East Coast? Who else in the house? East Coast, West Coast. Internationals, Northerners, Southerners. Who else is left? Midwesters. Is that it? Is that everybody? Let me know where y'all at. I live in Indy and I am in Vegas working remotely to get out of this house. Yes, I am here for it. We are in Bangkok right now, Eslamar. Hey, Cali. Hey, Detroit. I've never been to Detroit. I had a friend who lived there very briefly and I was so mad at her because I literally was calling her to like book my flight there, and then she was like, oh, we're moving back, and I was like, visiting Nigeria, but from Arkansas. Yes. How are you liking I was about to say Algeria. How are you liking Nigeria? That's what's up. Buying property to fund my upcoming retirement. Let's get it. Indianapolis, Maryland. I wish you safe travels. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oops. Every time I like touch anything over here, they like, bruh, TikTok, I swear to God. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm doing wrong. It's really cool. What's really cool? Thank you, CoDog, I think. There we go. What does your family think of your adventure? That's a great question. It's definitely one of those things. Hold on, I gotta show y'all these wires. This is crazy. Y'all, look at these wires. Good God. All right, let me turn it back around because I told y'all TikTok don't like that. Can you please drop the details of all the activities that you do out there? Oh, that sounded like a lot. That sounded like a lot of work. Hold on. Let me go back to this other question. What does your family think of your adventure? Oh, visiting Nigeria. Oh, very nice. I've never been. My husband is from Sierra Leone, so we need to go to West Africa anyway, and I feel like we need to just hit like Sierra Leone, Ghana, Nigeria. Like, we need to just hit them all. Okay, my family. Yeah, so it's definitely one of those things where they're very much like, I'm happy, you're happy. But, you know, I don't really think that they, not all of them, but I think some of them like don't, sorry. Some of them like don't exactly understand. And then you know that they wish that you weren't leaving. Like, you know, they wish you were there. So I even had a family member who was straight up like, promise me you're gonna come back. And I was like, even if I'm happy you're there, you want me to come back? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, okay. Can you please drop all the details? So Eslima, I actually have been considering making some travel guides for some of the places that I've been. I'm going back and forth. It sounds so lazy to say that's a lot of work, but honestly it is. Like, I don't really track a lot of the stuff that I do. Like, if I book a tour or something, like obviously that stuff, like I have the link, but otherwise like restaurants and stuff, like I normally don't track that kind of stuff. But I have had people asking, so it is something that is on my radar in terms of the travel guides. But I'm gonna just be honest and let you know that I cannot promise you nothing. But here's the good news. The places that we have gone, which are in Thailand, are very few. We've mostly been, compared to Vietnam and Brazil, we've been chilling here. Like, we have not been doing a lot of like excursion stuff here, and it's been nice to just like relax. But the stuff that we have done, we found on TikTok. Like, there's so much Thailand content out there. Like, we went to like Big Buddha. We found out about that from TikTok. We went to the Sanctuary of Truth in Pattaya, TikTok. Isn't it like all we've done? We're gonna go to this like movie theater where they have like this VIP thing. Good God, y'all. And y'all listen, y'all see me over here like yeah, but that's work. That's what you're trying to get away from. Low key. But I am also on the lookout for anybody else who offers travel guides to see if I can maybe partner with them or something like that. But I'll keep y'all updated. They're just concerned, lots going on in the world. But heck, stuff happening in the U.S. That's what I'm saying, Sylvia. Like, people talking about be safe. And I'm like, people are getting punched in the face in New York. Like, places are being shot up at, like, literally a rate that is actually frightening. And people are like, are you safe out there? I'm like, are y'all safe? Black people, how are y'all doing in the United States? Oh, it's election year? How are y'all doing? Like, look for something to eat. We hungry?
ส่งไปที่ศาลครับ
Oh my God, y'all, we
นึก
just
ว่าเข้าผิด
ate.
ฝั่ง
And the Hyatts in Thailand are beautiful. I'm going to get my Carmen Diego on this year. Hey, was it hard to adjust to the food? Was it hard to adjust to eating better food for cheaper prices? No. It was not at all hard to stop eating all the processed preservative shit in the United States and start paying less money for fresher food that doesn't make me bloated or make my liver have to work hard to detox all the ingredients that are illegal in many countries around the world. That was a real dramatic answer. No, it was not hard to adjust to the food at all. Thank you.
Thank you ขอบคุณครับ Have a nice day
You too. Babe, you got my sunglasses? Okay. I've been trying to leave since 20. Since you were 20 or since 2020? My niece is always gone. She's living her life. She's 37. Listen, I done told my husband, I said, we can be rich auntie, uncle vibes. Like, we ain't rich yet, but listen, we putting it out there, y'all, because it's coming. It's time to go. If Trump becomes president again, oh yeah, I'm definitely not coming back if that happens. Like 100%. I've already told my people, I said, oh no, if that election get crazy like it did in 2020, was that 2016? Shit. I'm like, if that election get crazy like it got in 2016, bye y'all. Don't worry about our stuff in storage. Sell everything. We're not coming back. I'm about to get an elevator, y'all, so hopefully I will not lose service. Where are you saying we're not coming back? I'm about to get an elevator, y'all, so hopefully I will not lose service. Where are you? We're up and it's about 40. Lagging. I know it's lagging because I'm in the elevator. Sorry, y'all. I had to get on the elevator. It's getting crazy here every day. That's what I hear. Do you guys always use Airbnb? For now, yeah. Do you guys always use Airbnb? For now, yeah. It's just easy. I've been using it for like 8 years. I'm very familiar with the platform. So as of right now, yes. I mean, other than when we get like hotel, we have stayed in one hotel. We did a hotel in Bali, which I booked through Expedia. All right, y'all. We are glad to be abroad for the election day period. Woo! AC, let's get it. Which country are you in now? We are in, I was about to say we in TikTok. We in Thailand. Yeah, we are in Thailand right now. You're living my dream. Dana, you can live your dream too. Don't let me live your dream, sis. You live it too. Woo! We just got back to our Airbnb, but we got a rooftop pool, as everybody should in Thailand, because it's too damn hot here to be doing anything else other than being in a swimming pool. But what else y'all got for me? Because I'm about to drop. Gotta go get in this pool time, y'all. Babe, are you ready? Because you was talking about getting something to eat. We just ate. You sure? Do you do healthcare? We have travel insurance through our credit card. Once we settle on a place, we might, what time is it there? 4:40 p.m. We might look into health insurance if we like decide to settle on one place. But as of right now, our travel insurance is amazing. And y'all, when you go places outside of the U.S., the healthcare is so good. You can literally, like, God forbid, if something does happen, like, you can go to the doctor, emergency room, whatever, and it's going to cost you like half, if that, of what you would pay in the States. So it's so affordable that, like, yeah. I heard Thailand is the best. We love it. We really do. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to jump, but per the usual, thank y'all for joining. I do have a subscription. If y'all want to support your girl, please subscribe. I'm glad you found me too, Indy. Welcome. It's 5:40. I can't believe I'm up, but this is great. The Super Size Me guide. Oh, dietary. They're made it. Oh, yeah. Like, yeah. I've heard. But yeah. Subscribe if you want to support your girl. I appreciate it. Otherwise, just hit that follow button. I'll be back, y'all. I'll go live pretty much every day as of right now. This ain't gonna be forever, but as of right now, I go live every day. Have a great evening. I came on late, but thank you. Welcome. But yeah, I do post my TikTok live replays on YouTube, so you can go check those out. For now, they're for everybody. Eventually, they will just be for my subscribers. But as of right now, go enjoy it. Again, thank y'all for joining. Keep asking me your travel questions. Keep joining the lives. I'm here, and I'll catch y'all later.